What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to talk about tight end Kyle Pitts. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about tight end Kyle Pitts. And I do believe that Kyle Pitts will be a focal point of this Atlanta Falcons offense this upcoming season. As you guys know, today was the first training camp practice. It was an open practice where the fans got to go out there and watch the Atlanta Falcons, practice for the first time in training camp. And everybody has been raving about Kyle Pitts pretty much all day. Michael Penix Jr. after the practice did state that they're going to get Kyle Pitts the ball a lot more this season. And I really feel like Michael Penix, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and Bijan Robinson are all our first round picks from the last 4 seasons for our Atlanta Falcons. I do think that those guys, or those 4 guys, are the pillars to this Atlanta Falcons team and to the Atlanta Falcons future. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Kyle Pitts have a big season this year. I've been talking about Kyle Pitts and Michael Penix pretty much all offseason, and that I really feel like Michael Penix is going to be able to unlock Kyle Pitts' ability to him being 6'6", a guy that's a unicorn, a guy that runs a 4.4 40, and is going to be able to take advantage of mismatches as far as linebackers trying to cover him, safeties trying to cover him, and even cornerbacks trying to cover Kyle Pitts down the field. I really feel like last season we didn't use Kyle Pitts to his full capacity. And Kyle Pitts, this is going to be his 6th quarterback that he's played with since he's been in Atlanta. Every single season he's had a different quarterback. He started out with Matt Ryan, which was his best season of his career, where he posted a 1,000-yard season, was a Pro Bowler in his rookie season. The second year he played alongside Marcus Mariota, who was our starter. Then he played with Desmond Ridder. Also played with Taylor Heineke. Recently played with Kirk Cousins. And now he's going to play alongside Michael Penix Jr. So I really feel like some of the struggles that Kyle Pitts has had is he hasn't had stability at the quarterback position. And he also had a knee injury 2 seasons ago that ended his season as well. That was a season-ending injury. So I really feel like the sky's the limit for Kyle Pitts. You guys have heard me say numerous times here on my channel that Kyle Pitts is a generational talent. And I do believe that he's going to have a really big season. They talked to Kyle Pitts as well in a post-game or post-practice press conference today. And he basically talked about, he's focused on the season, that he's not listening to the outside noise and things of that nature. But he's really focused on having his best season of his career. And he looked really good out there from what I'm hearing at training camp. During the 11-on-11 drills, Michael Penix made it his business to get Kyle Pitts the ball down the field. And I expect a lot of explosive plays this season between Michael Penix Jr. and Kyle Pitts. I really feel like last season in that game against the Washington Commanders, where he hit him on that 4th down for the touchdown, that was just the beginning of great things to come between that tandem. But I really feel like Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and pretty much all of these weapons on the offense with Michael Penix at the quarterback and at the helm, I really feel like he's going to make all of these guys better with his ability, as I mentioned, to throw the ball down the field and make every throw on the field. Being that Michael Penix Jr. has a very strong arm, I really feel like he's going to be able to unleash a lot of these weapons that we have on the offensive side of the ball. But Kyle Pitts is the guy that I think is going to be one of the focal points of this team. I really feel like Michael Penix Jr. is going to look for him a lot during this season. I feel like Zach Robinson did a great job over the offseason. Kyle Pitts talked about, Z-Rob going into the lab and pretty much, drawing up some plays and things of that nature. And it looks like Zach Robinson has learned from the error of his ways last season of not making Kyle Pitts one of the focal points as far as scheming him open and things of that nature. Of course, at times there are going to be teams, that game plan to try to bracket Kyle Pitts and try to take him away. But there's still ways, whether it's rub routes, whether it's moving Kyle Pitts out, split out as a wide receiver, which they said today he also was working with the wide receivers. That's another way that you can get him the football. So I really feel like it's going to be very important that Zach Robinson doesn't allow opposing defensive coordinators and opposing teams to dictate if Kyle Pitts is going to touch the football or not. I really feel like the great offensive minds in the game and the great coordinators like the Andy Reid's of the world, they understand on how to move their players around and get them in favorable matchups. And I feel like Kyle Pitts is one of those guys that can't be guarded in one-on-one situations, being that he's 6'6", 245 pounds and running a 4.4 40. So he is one of those freak athletes, and that's why they call him the unicorn. And I expect him to do big things this upcoming season. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Kyle Pitts having a big season, upcoming season loading. I definitely think that he is going to be one of those guys that's going to have a huge season for this Atlanta Falcons team. It was really good to see and hear all of the positive things coming out of training camp in the first day of training camp. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that like button as well. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.